Welcome everyone, today's deck profile for Robin for EB03, because I still want to just test out some of these cards. I don't know if it's going to be enough to help Robin, but I'm hoping. And also, side note, we have like the ST29 Luffy, which is like yellow straw hat egghead stuff, so could be good, right? As you can tell, I'm doing a little bit more of a straw hat build, so let's see how it goes. But before we do, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and if you want to support me in this channel, you can check out the links in the description. I've got a code for Dueling Guard now. If you want to pick up anything off their site, you can save a little bit of money, from their deck boxes to their binders or anything. You can also check out Nen Garden. They're having their Black Friday sale, up to 30% off site-wide, and my code StrawHatPecan gets you an additional 10% off, which is really nice. So check those out. I've also got a TCG player affiliate link if you're buying any cards, and I have a Twitter at StrawHatPecan. But let's get into it. Robin is purple, yellow, 4 life, 5k power, banished. When attacking, you can pitch a card with trigger, ramp 1 Dawn as rested. So a lot of our 2Ks, we have the Searcher Nami, Saul, Robin. Those are all of our triggers, right, that we can trash. I don't always like pitching a 2K for it, right? So that is something I'm kind of looking for, more options. But let's get into it. And some of the thoughts, I'm just trying to make a few cards work to see if they're like good. We've got the new 5-cost Nami that in one way, she's 5/6/1 from EB03. On play, give 1 rested Dawn card to your leader. Then if your opponent has 3 or more life cards, your opponent adds 1 life card from the top of their life to their hand. Not as good as the 6-drop Robin, that if they have 3 or more, you just trash the top card of their life. However, we have the on KO ability where you turn 1 card from your life face up, play up to 1 character card with 6,000 power or less from your hand. So I try to get like a few 6k powers, right? We have the Robin here. We have the Sanji blocker that if you have 2 or less life, you draw 2, trash 1. Right? We have Saul, we have Frankie, we could search. That's about it. So that's why I put in the Sanji at all, to have a 6k power that was searchable, off of Nami. So we'll see if this gets a ton of value. I'm hopeful, right? We've got the Nami Searcher. Look at top 5 from your deck, reveal up to 1 Straw Hat Crew type card other than Nami, and add it to your hand, then put the rest at the bottom. Very nice, because it doesn't have a cost requirement or a color requirement, so you can search both the yellow and the purple stuff. We can find Gum Gum Giant. We can find one of our 2Ks. A lot of our mid-range option are Robin 7-cost. Running the 7-cost Sanji that on play returns a Dawn. He gains rush and can rest a 6 or less. I think resting the 6 or less is very nice. Again, for our EB03 meta, this would be after set 14 comes out. So I'm kind of thinking about like, okay, what can do well into Mihawk, Croc, stuff like that. There's a lot of blockers in Croc. Mihawk would just probably give us a lot of trouble, to be honest, with this deck profile or anything. Honestly, that deck is just very strong, but I like him for an aggressive style, right? I like this card, especially for running the Nami Searcher, and we're running these 2 new cards. We might as well try it out. We got the Olvia, 1 cost. On play, give your leader Nico Robin plus 3k power for the turn, 2k counter. Trigger, draw 3, trash 2, very nice. Running the Beji, I just like it, triggers out of life to stop an attack from one of your opponent's leader or characters. Got the Saul, 3/5 blocker, plays for free out of life with the trigger. We can also pitch him for leader ability, right? Because he's a non-counter card. We got the Frankie as our last 2k option. 4/5/2 trigger, draw 1 card. Then if you have 1 or less life, play this card. So if he's your second to last life or last life, you can play him for free. Got 2 of the Sanji blockers, 5/6/1. On play, if you have 2 or less life, draw 2, trash 1. We got the Nami win 1 over, the Robin 6/6/1. If your opponent has 3 or more life, you trash the top card of their life. Trigger, play 1 cost 3 or less yellow character from your hand. So Saul, Olvia, because Olvia is not your turn, You know, if you trigger Robin out of life and you have Olvi in hand, you can become an AK power leader on your opponent's turn. Got 4 Kuma. If you don't have Kuma, I don't think this would be the make or break for the deck. Like, there's other options you could put in for healing or just more mid-game options. We honestly have like a decent amount of mid-game options you could put in. I don't know, for this build, maybe I was like thinking about trying out the 10 cost Ace, particularly because he wouldn't be able to be prevented from swinging by Mihawk's 9 cost Secret Rare Mihawk, which only prevents 9 or less characters, right? So having a 10 cost could be good for that matchup, but they play Law and Beppo, which can just rest anything and prevent it from restanding. But maybe viable, who knows? But Kuma's just a very good option for mid-game if you want a body that sticks or is at least more annoying for your opponent to get rid of, because on your opponent's turn on KO, you heal 1. Also on play, you can trash a card from your hand and heal 1, 6, 7, 1. But cards like this, and this is why, and Nasanji, to be honest, are why I'm not running any 0 cost events, as well as the Giant. We don't have any 9 or 10 cost characters, so once we're at 9 or 10, we can always leave 1 up for Giant. So you don't really need the 0 cost to pitch any dead cards from your hand, because I can pitch a dead card for Kuma to heal. Or once your opponent's at 2 or less, you can cycle out every turn with this kid, right? Or I can counter with that dead card with Gum Gum Giant, right? But getting ahead of myself. We got the new Robin 7/8, no counter on play. Trash 1 card from the top of your life. If your leader has the Straw Hat Crew type, add up to 2 cards from your deck to the top of your life. So trash 1 to heal 2, so healing 1, right? Opponent's turn on KO, you may deal 1 damage to your opponent. Very nice. This means that they would be able to activate the trigger from it because they're taking damage, right? But if this happens at 0 life for them, they would lose the game. I believe that was stated in the ruling. But unfortunately, because it's your opponent's turn, you can't use this with a Kaido Linlin play. That'd be actually so crazy. And I think they knew that, so that's why they didn't do that. So just a side note, if you were looking at this card and thinking about using it with Kaido Linlin, you can't because it's on your opponent's turn, right? We've got the 8 cost kid, 9k power, no counter. On play, rest his character, trash top card from your opponent's life. End of turn, if your opponent has 2 or less life, you draw 1, trash 1. So that's, a really nice way to cycle out. Also, side note, we could probably try to sneak in some of the music events. I sometimes like using them. The 2 costs that look for anything for 4 costs or higher. It's just nice because they have the trigger to activate their main, and you can always pitch it for leader ability as well. So that's something to consider. Right now we can search out some of our top end, but just not the kid, which is a very nice piece to have. And of course we have 4 Gum Gum Giant, 1 Dawn counter, Dawn -2, trash 1 card from your hand, go up plus 4,000 for a leader or character for the battle, and then draw 2. So that is the list. Let's get in some games and try it out. And let me know if you're looking to play anything off meta or Robin or anything in EB03 or Set 14. Ooh, we got Boa. All right. I mean, honestly, the Banish would probably help us a lot for that. They don't really get their trigger bodies out, right? I think we'll keep this hand. I'm thinking we might keep this hand. We are going first. Oh, okay. Does Boa want to go second? I guess they have a lot of good 6 costs to play out, right? The Rayleigh, the Boas, what is it? The Sisters card. Is that the one that like gives everything rested on? I can't remember. I haven't played Boa yet. I haven't played too much against Boa either. What did you put in there? Ooh, I could search, but I kind of already have things. And honestly, that's my only trigger. So we got to go here and pitch it to ramp. So they swapped one thing, right? They don't want to lose it. Well, you're going to lose it. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you're going to lose that card. You are going to lose that card. At least this doesn't, unlike Kuma, affect our hand size at all, which is nice. It takes the Searcher. Okay. Picks up. Yeah, that card, right? The sisters reveal 3 cards, which could be pretty expensive since they countered out 2 2Ks too, right? Yeah. Giant, not bad. Draw. And now we don't really need to pitch anymore for leader building. So we'll just keep this in hand. With having everything kind of a little bit lower, like no 9 or 10s, we'll only probably have to ramp once a game. So whatever they were trying to defend really hard, that 5 cost. Oof, that is very low hand size. 5 at us, we'll take. 5 at us, we'll counter 1. All right, draw. We'll go 6 at life. See, I don't really want to swing into nothing, right? Like, do I? Because then I have to take something. But I guess I don't mind if I'm going to heal, right? Let's get rid of it, sure. Wait. Oh, it's Don times 1. They didn't have any Don. Oh, perfect then. Let's go here. Gain 2 life. We lost Akuma, but that's fine. We're back up to 3 life. That's like really nice. And then Robin probably won't be swung into. Oh, geez. Not defending that. Not at all. No, you got it. Okay. Take. Plays out. Giant? Because we're going up to 10. So, yeah, just giants. Giants on giants, right? I think those are only option anyway. Draw. Let's go 6. Low-key, I could just starve them out entirely, right? Like, because I have another kid. I don't get the cycle, but I don't kind of need it, right? I don't really need it with the amount of 2Ks we have now and giant, right? Dear Lord. Sure. I guess they get to take a life. Let's go. Same thing, I guess. Go 6 banish. They probably counter this out. Yeah. Let's go here. Trash. We'll swing at them, sure. Because even if they get a body or something, I think we're pretty good. Oh. Yeah. Like. Oh, and we had the Saw and a Nami search. Okay. Wait, what did Bonney get? I don't even know. I'm gonna keep because I can pitch 1 Robin probably for ramp. Or do they, if they counter out of the first 8, then that could be rough because we could go back to back route. Well, we probably won't. We probably still won't because we can just use Kid. Hey, wait, that's my card. That's my card. You can't use my card against me. All right, let's go. 8. Hope they take. Yep. I think losing the 1 card versus giving me up at least 2 is always just better math, right? But now they're going to hit me. And I don't like that. They got a 2K. Now they can go 8. Yep. We'll take Sanji. Draw. We got to be a little careful here. Do I need to ramp anymore? Not really. But I could have. Got a 2K. We're basically just doing the same thing, but they lost their 9 drops. That's good for us, right? But they had the Otama and then that, yeah. And then 7 at me. Ooh, 5. Go 1. We get to heal, which is nice. We don't want to like stay at 1 life because right. Ooh, Kuma. Draw. I think we want to play a Robin, right? Let's go here. Just slightly bigger stat line. And let's go 6 at life. Ooh, 2-1. Oh no, wait, 0 cost? Wait, what do they do? What the heck just happened? The zero cost. Wait, did they change how the zero cost works on the sim? 8 cost good. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. It seems like, because sometimes the zero costs are like you click the zero cost, you click the card, and then you have to click where you're targeting. That might be a setting. That might be a setting. I think it was like the blue event worked like that because it was maybe a little bit older. I don't know. Got the 5 cost Nami. 5 of us. We'll go. Go 1 here. Yeah, because I don't think that matters, right? 7 and 7. We'll take Saul. Perfect. Block. Actually, I could have maybe won with that. Draw. Let's go 5 at life with banish. Got the 7k stat line there. Do I want to push for game? I think I want to get rid of their board a little bit. Nice. We'll get rid of the Saul. The only thing is if this is the 6 cost Robin, well, now we have Olvia, so we could become an 8k, right? But if they hit me with the 9 drop, then it's like, I think we survive 9 drop because we have literally 4 2ks. Maybe? If this is like something good. I don't know. Nah, we might die. Oh. Alright, so 5 Dawn. They could go 12. 13. 7, 9, 11, 13, 14. Technically, I think we can take. I think we're okay with another 2k, right? I think we're fine. 10, go 2, 2, 2. Go to 11. I don't know if they swing with this. Low key. They might not. Yeah, no. All right. Let's go. We're going to just go for game, right? So we'll go here. For 2 Dawn, we can form an 11, which is they can't counter out of, right? So it kind of makes it so we have perfect math. We'll go 9. Nothing cheeky, so we'll just go in for swings. GG. But honestly, I think like Boa might be the best we would have in terms of matches against like set 14 stuff, right? And then Robin typically has decent times against other yellow leaders because they don't get to use a lot of their triggers because we have the banish built in, right? Ooh, we got Croc. I think we'll keep. This seems like pretty all right. We haven't used the 5-drop Nami yet, so maybe we'll try to look for that. But also, he doesn't really KO things at all. That's not at all what he does. He gets the event, so I know he has 1 brick in hand. Is that 2 of the events? So he has 2 of the events. Okay. It's the thing of like, if I don't just swing here with all of them, we need more like triggers, right? To like that we don't mind pitching, stuff like that. So before I didn't mind using like Hawkins or Kikinojo in my builds because they'd be like kind of annoying bodies to deal with, but also I don't mind pitching them. He lost out on the counter event, which is good. But also things in his trash don't really matter for him, right? I don't think he cares. Got another searcher. Dear Lord, he's just doing searches. Searches on searches on searches. Holy heck. Got the 7-drop. I'm still so mad. Why doesn't Robin have like former Baroque work so we could have used that stuff, man? Like, I still don't. Ooh, another giant. Dear Lord. How much does he have in his trash? Dude, he's at 20 cards. He might just deck out, right? Do we just go ramp even more? Nah, I don't think we need it. And so we lost the 4-drop and he gave me the 5. Okay. I like sometimes ramping just to be able to swing a little higher the following turns, you know, kind of. But there's the chance that we get this Robin out of life. This could be good for us. It is weird that we haven't found any of the Namis, right? But We'll keep trying. Oh, okay. 6. Go 2. I'm not gonna keep just taking hits. Let's go. See, like, I think I can just put on the aggression, right? 6 of life. He might take this. Probably not. He has a decent hand. Yeah, give me a 2K. All right, let's go here. Trash. Crashing the Saul. Do I need 2 Robins? Nah, I don't know. But here he's going to play something on curve. Yep. Robin to the 4-drop so he can play out a 5-drop. He can play out the 5-drop blocker. We can swing with our board pretty high and play out Robin to heal ourselves, you know. So we'll have a second big body. That would be unfortunate. Does he get rid of this? I mean, he could. Oh, he's going to go here? Nah, surely. Because at most, he can do 2 6Ks, right? Remember, this has to be activated on the 0-cost character. So he's going to swing into a 6K here. Or he just doesn't care. Maybe he's setting up for future turn, right? 5 of us, we'll go 1. Because, I feel like I don't need that right now. Oh. Oh. I wanted that. Alright, so I can go 7 banish. He'll probably block out. Yeah. Did you get the croc? Yep. Go 6. Go here. Gain 2. We lost out on a 2K. That kind of sucks. Alright. I hate being greedy. I don't think I need to be greedy. Do I? Next turn, he locks down something. If I have giants and 2Ks, if he uses this on here, I can definitely save it from swings. Sorry, Windows is trying to update in the middle of this very heated match. Come on, Windows, have a better timing. What are we doing? So we went 8 into 6. We counter out 2-1, trying to save as many swings as we can just to be, you know, end game next turn. We'll have to see, because this can be very threatening. Never mind. Oh, no. Let's see. We got a 2K. That's good. Croc. Just can't attack with this. I mean, now I've got a 9K. Right? Oh, he's doing the... Okay. Wait. No, oh, God. Dang. No. Now nothing can attack. Great. Great. All right. Well, now I wish that I... All right. Let's just go here. Sure. Let's go 7 and 7. And just, you know, things. We have 2 2s. Gum Gum Giant. We'll be fine to live next turn. And then I think we just got him, right? Still haven't used the 5-cost Nami, which sucks. I feel like that would have been nice, but him in that event, man. Him in that event. I'm gonna trash 1 giant because I think no matter what. What is it? The 1-cost one? It's like given then one of your opponent's characters with the cost of 0 won't become active. That's really good tech. That is really good tech. Hell yeah. So he can prevent 2 of our attacks from attacking. But I'm hoping he just goes like crazy sicko mode. He's like, oh man, I'm gonna get you with 14. No, we have to count out of here, right? So go here. There. Bam. Oh man, did I get a 2K? Of course I have a 2K. And I still have 2 1 1. We'll see. 4 9. Does he go 7? Surely not, right? Take Saul. He's just gonna swing for me. next turn if I need him to. We had the counter. If that makes you feel better. I don't know. You know, GG. I don't want people to think that like it was just the lucky last trigger. You know, sometimes, I don't know. King. Oh, he did get a lot of EB03 support, right? Dude, I just want to mulligan for the Nami. Is she in the deck? I've definitely put her in the deck, right? It's crazy, crazy out here. You know? But I love King. This is like one of my... Such a cool leader. Such a cool leader. He picks up 2k counter. We'll just go... You know, things and stuff, I guess. I don't know. But now we don't even have a good target if we... I love this card, too. Oh, my God. He's going sicko mode. He's going actually crazy. He's doing things, bro. Let's go. I'm so happy for him. Oh! What do we play off of her, though? Oh! Sorry. I'm getting so excited out here. All right, let's go. Boom. Cool. Play out Nami. Oh, I could have swung higher. Whoopsie daisy. So even if like she gets KO'd, which would suck, I don't know, man. Like I play out the Robin, but it's like not even that crazy, I guess. All right, we'll just go 6 and 6 and then play out the Robin. I love this card. I'm starting to love this card. It just has like the stat line, you know. Bam, hit you in your face. Go, bam. Boom. Into oh. Lin. Okay. Dear Lord, this guy plays so fast. I'm like, it's going crazy. 3 life, so I can do that. I'm gonna get rid of one of the Kumas. You do swing 7 there. Okay. Ah, foiled again. All right. We'll go 7. Block. Do I just set up for game? I think I set up for game. He takes. We have Sanji. We set up for game. 7 at us. He's gonna remove this. Yeah, because why would you do that? Right, but if you had another Lin, right, that'd be you know, not bad. 7 at us will take. Aye. If he didn't do that thing, you know. Dear goodness, he is doing a lot of fixing his hand though, which scares me. 5 at us will go 1, because we're just gonna try to win here. Although he has big hand, but we'll have oh, misclick. Ah, I feel you. That would have buffed everything. The 5 or less. Wait, I don't know. Negate. That was the negate. There's the other one that does the buff. Let's just go here. Rest that. Oh, he didn't have candy counter. Yeah, that was... See, I was actually scared because he did a lot of cycling out. My God, this guy played fast as hell. We did like the Nami thing, but it didn't play out anything. Like, I like it. Honestly, what I kind of like about it is the extra Dawn allowing you to swing higher with your banish the turn you play her out. Because looking at it, most likely you'll be playing her out on 6 to 7 Dawn, depending if you're going first or second. Where, say they take that card to their life, sure, they took a card to their life instead of getting it just trashed with the Robin. However, you get to swing higher with your banish, so they're gonna dump hand to save that life, or they lose that next life with the banish swing. Where on 6 or 7 Dawn, if you play out the Robin, you're swinging 5 or 6k at most. With Nami, if I'm at 6 Dawn, I'm swinging 7 because that attached Dawn, right? Or I'm swinging 8 if I'm at 7 Dawn, right? So I still do like the Nami. Even though we didn't get too many games playing with it, right? But yeah, I'm liking this build with a lot of mid-game healing. You can be quite annoying, right? So You know what you do to be even more annoying? You just load up on trigger bodies. Don't even go any archetype in. Just go Kikunojo, Satori, all the trigger bodies, right? And we also do have the option to put in the 4-cost Hiyori blocker if you wanted to do even more protection, right? But I think that's kind of overkill if you have the Kuma. If you don't have Kuma, you could actually put in maybe a few copies of that Hiyori blocker just to be a little bit defensive with it. You don't get the aggression of that 7k swing, but the Hiyori blocker essentially just heals you 1 and eats up an attack. So it's very defensive, which is good. But yeah, I like this build. It's pretty fun, pretty aggressive. And being aggressive, the fact that Nami not only allows you to swing higher on the turn she's played, but even if, say, my option here in this game was he KO'd Nami, I played out the 6-drop Robin. 6-drop Robin doesn't get any effect because he was at 2 life. However, I still have a 6k stat line body width to keep swinging at him, which is good. That's what we want. If we're playing aggressive, we want to just keep swinging at them with our board and everything, right? You know. So I still like the card. I think it could be very good, actually. But those are a few games. I really like this, actually. Loki, this felt like very fun. I think this is just a flex spot. I think I just wanted 6k stat line. I think, Loki, I think maybe I wouldn't mind like putting in Kikunojo here to be another trigger body, trigger that I could pitch for leadability, 6k stat line still. You could go 3 Saul, 3 Kikunojo, right? And I think that's more aggressive, which was our style of play. So that would be something to consider. But the beauty of this is that there's so many different deck options. You know, a lot of people, whenever I post Robin videos, are like, oh, why not this? Why not that? And that's awesome. You know, you can play whichever, whatever, right? Like I said, you don't need to put in the Kuma because that's like the number one thing that people ask me about is like, what to replace Kuma with? Well, it depends on what you're trying to do with the Kuma. For me, I'm trying to put in a body that's kind of annoying to deal with, right? We do have the option for this to heal us mid-game, so we don't need the Kuma as much. A lot of times you saw me playing, I didn't opt to use the Kuma. So if you want to put in another body that's like aggressive, annoying for your opponent to deal with, you could put in the 4-cost Hawkins, right? Just to play him out. Your opponent doesn't want to swing at him because they'll have to trash a life, which against Robin could be kind of annoying. Again, like I talked about, you could put in the 4-cost Hiyori if your build is trying to be a little bit more defensive, right? If you feel like you need a little bit more, you know, something like that in your play. But I don't know. Kuma's just a very good secret rare. And also, of course, if you guys are just playing at home with friends or online over webcam or whatever with friends and you're not going to any official tournaments, just use proxies. I don't know. Like, that's what I would recommend. And, you know, hopefully your friend group is okay with that, right? But yeah, that would be the most part. Of course, we'll have to see what the EB03 prices would be. This is still a few months away, so something in the distant future. But as somebody who plays a lot of Robin, I'm glad that we kind of have an archetype for her, right? Like the Straw Hat kind of works for it because before it kind of didn't, right? But now I think this Nami works really well for the deck because it has the trigger, and we actually have some decent top end for us, right? With the Sanji and the Robin. So very cool. I like it. I like it. Let me know what you guys think of the deck list. Anything you would change, do differently. Your thoughts on stuff that I think we could change, right? Let me know what you're excited to play in EB03. I know it's a ways away, but I just like looking at some of these cards and seeing how they play out. Right, this is my first ever time playing with this card. It felt pretty good. Again, I do think, just, you know, being honest, I think we'd have still a very big downside into things like Mihawk. I talked a little bit about something you could maybe counterplay in playing out like the 10-cost Ace, or just more 10 costs if you could, right? Like maybe, hell, maybe even Kaido Linlin works against them. I don't know, right? Like if you ramp fast enough, they don't have a way to prevent it, you know? But I don't know. That's you're not going to be able to counter every good deck in the meta, and who knows what the meta is going to even be, right? This was not even to put Robin against some of the meta decks to show like a tier listing type of thing. It's just to test out some of these new cards. So hopefully we got an idea of some of the strengths and weaknesses, and you know, continue to deck build and create stuff with them. So let me know what you think. Leave a like, subscribe, and hope to see you in our next one. Bye bye.